All right, guys, we have questions for Corey Couch. Please use the hand raise function if you've got one. And Corey, we're going to start with Chris Stock from Inside the U. Chris?
Hey, Corey, I was curious about interceptions, a number that I'm sure defensive backs would all like to improve on. Is that a point of emphasis for the group, for you personally? What's kind of being done to improve those numbers from a year ago?
Yeah, interceptions are big, not even for the room. They're big for our room, but mostly for the defense or the team in general, because turnover wins games. So we get turnovers, we win games. And like what we're doing to improve is just getting turnovers in practice. That's where it starts at on Green Tree.
TC, we're going to go to Matt Shodell at Cade Sport. Matt?
Yeah, hey, Corey. I want to get your just initial thoughts on Tyreek Stevenson and what he brings to the table for you guys, and maybe how it helps, how it helps you also having maybe a bigger physical guy like that in the room.
Tyreek is a very smart defensive back. What he brings to the table, like land speed, strategy. He lines up already having a plan. So just having that, guy in the room just helps you out because he makes you understand like you got to have a plan when you line up going against different type of receivers. So that's just what he brings to the table.
We're going to go to Barry Jackson at the Miami Herald. Barry?
Hi, Corey. I wondered if you had yet gone up against Charleston Rambo in practice, your early observations of him, and then was going to ask about one of the freshman receivers from last year, Michael Redding. What does he do well from the time you've spent going up against him on the practice field? I
haven't really gone up against Rambo much, but from what I've seen, he's really good with using his hands at the line of scrimmage, stacking DBs, using his hands at the line of scrimmage. That's pretty much all I've seen. And from Mike Redding, he just a big physical receiver, Once he got you, and he's good with his technique at the line of scrimmage, dipping his shoulders and using his hands.
Thank you.
We got David Furones from the Sun Sentinel. David?
Hey, TCO. Wanted to get an idea on the progress for Isaiah Dunson and Marcus Clark.
Well, those guys they're really stepping up. That I wouldn't say it was a struggle for them the last season, but they just was catching up to college football. But now they're like in the rhythm. They know the defense, so they know what to expect. They know what to do. So they just been making plays. And Isaiah he physical now. Marcus got ball skills, but Isaiah the physical one. Marcus the ball hawk. Isaiah the physical one.
All right, TC, I got two more for you. We're going to go to Manny Navarro at The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Corey, curious how much your body's changed from the offseason program, with Coach Feely getting those 7 weeks to work out. I know you were trying to put on weight when you first got to Miami, just where you are with that progress. And then just Keyshawn Smith, he's a guy coaches praised quite a bit at the receiver position. Why is he maybe a tough guy to cover?
The offseason workout, they went pretty well for me. There's still more progress to be made. And Keyshawn, oh my God, that's his straight line speed is like crazy, and he's good at the line with really dipping his shoulders and stacking you immediately. So that's like what makes him the hardest to cover because he know how to get around you and stack you, so you can't even really make a play on the ball.
Thank you.
All right, I lied. TC, we got two more now. We're gonna go to Daryl Streeter of Footballville. Daryl?
Corey, how you doing? Just talking to me about DVD. DVD out there. How's he out there on the field? First time on the field, coach.
DVD is a really enthusiastic guy. He brings high energy. He wants everybody to be going 24/7. Nobody's walking on the field. He's just a high energy guy. Like as far as coaching, he's like getting the hang of like making sure everybody's technique is right and the film room right. Everybody making sure we understand what we got to do each play.
TC, last one for you. Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hi, Corey. Jake Garcia and Tyler Van Dyke. I don't know how much you've gone against them now, or you're just with your position, but how are they looking? Just first impressions, each one. Jake and Tyler.
I can't even never really tell the difference because I'd be so focused on the wide receiver, I can never really tell the difference who's throwing the ball.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, like, cause Tyler's been here the longest, so I've like really seen him. Like he really has like a good touch on the ball. Like when he's throwing it, like yeah, he throws a really good ball.
Thanks.
Like, he fits it in tight spaces. Like
Perfect. TC, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today, and we'll be talking to you soon.
no problem.